Hey guys, hello. Good morning. Actually, it's good afternoon. I'm used to saying good morning to y'all. It's usually 9 o'clock here on Friday for Fancy Food Friday, and we're joining today at noon, 12 o'clock. But guess what? It's morning for me. I have not had my green juice. I haven't had a smoothie. I haven't had anything except a cup of coffee today. So it is my first day back at home from holiday travel. We got in really late last night, so I had to postpone my Fancy Food Friday until noon because I already had commitments at 9 o'clock this morning and I could not get out of that. So I'm here and ready to join you guys for about a half hour and check in on y'all and see how your holidays were. Hi, there we go. I've got Corrine on, and Mary, good morning to you this morning. Good morning to you both. So this is real life, you guys. We got in late. Really late. We drove through a ton of rain coming back from Georgia, back here to San Antonio. And what should have been a 14-hour drive was about almost a 19 to 20-hour drive. So, good morning, Rima. I missed you guys too. I really did. My in-laws almost had me talked into doing a Fancy Food Friday last Friday. And I was just like, no, I've already told them I wasn't going to do it. And do y'all just want to be on Facebook Live? That's what I asked them. They're like, no, it's okay. But I almost did it. Good morning, Lynn, and good morning, Stephanie. So anyway, this is the deal. I am here in my kitchen. I'm going to make a smoothie real quick. Real life, guys. There are dishes right here on my sink, and my refrigerator out in the laundry room is empty. All that's in it is a huge batch of carrots that I bought right before I left. But in order to travel, I packed, which I know that I shared that with my private group. I packed and all of the food that I had, all of my produce, all of my fruit and my vegetables. I didn't want to ruin anything or have anything go bad. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. Stephanie, Happy New Year, hun. So I came home to an empty fridge and I haven't had time to go to the store yet. So I'm going to use some frozen things that I have in the freezer and make a smoothie real quick. And then I'm going to move in there and sit down and talk with you guys. Hi, Nancy. So let me do that real quick. Let me do that. Like I said, I've got dirty dishes. I don't care. This is my first day, y'all, to not have a house full of people since the 19th of December. We had a house full the entire 19th all the way through the day that we left. And then the day that we left, we joined about 17 people in Georgia, and we spent the New Year's with that many people there. So when we got home last night and it was just me and Matt and Zadie, I mean, we had a wonderful time this Christmas and New Year's. But when we got home into our house and it was just the three of us, I don't know, it felt really, really good. It felt really good. Rima, so my hair, I cut it off, y'all. Okay, let me get my smoothie and we're gonna move and then we'll talk about that. And I wanna hear about you guys. I wanna hear if you did anything special, if you had a quiet holiday, if you had a rowdy holiday, did you do anything like cut your hair off? Did you leave your purse in Georgia? Like I did. I left my freaking purse. Who does that? Okay, so in case anyone really wants to know how to make a smoothie and you've never seen me do this on here before, I just use my Ninja Bullet. My Ninja Bullet, you can pick these up anywhere at all. I use the large one because my smoothies are big. It comes with 2-size cups. So this is coconut milk, unsweetened coconut milk by So Delicious. I just pour it in to where I know that where I want it, and I have no idea how much that is. No idea. Are there no measurements on here? There's no measurements on here. About half. Thanks, Cindy. I can't. Let's see. What else? I'll tell you about my hair. Cindy, I am so sorry. We have an aunt that has vertigo really bad. They say she's going to have it for the rest of her life. I don't know. It's some sort of, I don't know what the deal. She had a stroke, actually. And she's had vertigo ever since the stroke. And we spent Christmas Eve with her, and she's got it really, really bad. Like, she sways when she stands. She's learned how to sway her body to kind of find her balance with what's going on in her head. She has a really hard time focusing because she's fighting this constant swaying. Lynn had a quiet holiday. Okay, look at me, I'm a spaz. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go right that way and get my frozen bananas. I'll be right back. Okay, so because I don't have a lot here, I don't have anything here in the fridge back there, I have nothing. So I'm using what I have in the freezer, which is mostly fruit. I have frozen blueberries, frozen cherries, these are some bananas. I always cut my bananas up when they've gone too far to enjoy them naturally, just right out of the peel. When they turn brown, kind of spotty, maybe even almost a little bit brown, I love them like that. I cut them up and I put them in a freezer bag, and these make great smoothies because they're already icy and they're frozen, so you don't have to add. Elaine, thank you. Hey, Tracy. So you don't have to add ice to your smoothie. So anyway, I'm just dumping in some frozen bananas. Now, normally I like to put fresh spinach or frozen spinach in my smoothie, but I don't have any here. So you don't want to put too much fruit in your smoothie and not be able to balance it with some protein, which you can get protein from your spinach. Vegetables, you want to kind of counterbalance that so that you don't have a spike in your blood sugar. You don't want to cause that. So, so that I'm not just downing a bunch of sugar, which is natural sugar, but I don't want to do that. So what I do is I use, I buy this big, huge bag of riced cauliflower at Costco, and it comes with individual bags like this. They're about this big. I think it comes with 4 individual bags of riced cauliflower in it. This one is already opened, and I just keep them in my freezer, and I put riced cauliflower in my smoothies, y'all. It's really, really good. You don't taste the cauliflower at all. Riced cauliflower is such a good item to have. You can add it to your stir fry, and it's like rice in your stir fry. It doesn't have any flavor. It doesn't have a cauliflower flavor, I promise. I cook it just like this for my oatmeal, and I add fruit to it with coconut milk and some cinnamon and stevia in the mornings for a breakfast. That's really good. And then I add it to my smoothies because it adds fiber. It adds some vitamins, obviously, but mostly fiber more than anything. And it also sort of counterbalances the sugars that I'm putting in there with the banana. So you don't taste it, but what it does for me that I really love is it adds texture to my smoothie. And I don't like my smoothies to be like liquid. I like them to be an ice cream treat. That's what I want them to be. I want them to have icy, frozen texture. So this really helps with that. And I don't measure, you guys. I just put, I don't know, what is that? Maybe like, not quite, maybe 3/4 of a cup, something like that. If you watch me and follow me, you know that I'm not a good recipe follower or a measure. I just kind of, I'm like the old grandmas that just like, oh, you just to put a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Thank you, Bobby. We'll talk about my hair in just a minute. Okay, so I've got frozen banana, frozen cauliflower, coconut milk. Let's see, what else can I use? All right, let me show you what else I'm gonna use. I always use protein powder of some sort. Vital Protein is really good. This is bone broth. This is Peak Performance. This is the one I've used forever. It's a bone broth and collagen protein. So I use that, and I know I have a lot of vegans that follow me, and you can get some vegan protein powder also. I just use a whole scoop. I put it in every single smoothie that I make. So that right there keeps my blood sugar nice and steady. It kind of counteracts the natural sugars of the bananas or cherries or blueberry or whatever I'm putting in there. So I dump that in there. It has no flavor. That's not a flavored one. That one is just no flavor. Although it doesn't taste good, so you need to use it in something that does have flavor. And banana has super strong flavor, you guys. So when you put banana in anything, have y'all ever noticed it kind of takes over? Like if you're using banana in banana bread or a zucchini bread or something like that, you can taste the banana. So if you don't like banana, don't put it in your smoothie because that's what you're gonna taste. This is just a packet of stevia, just organic stevia. Put a packet of that in there. Now, you can also, I buy these sweet leaf drops. I talk about these quite often. There we go. Sweet leaf, sweet drops. These are all natural. They are a stevia product. And this one is vanilla cream. Hazelnut is my favorite. English toffee is really, really good. I buy mine at Sprouts. You can order them, or I buy them at Whole Foods. I just put a few drops in there. It just adds a little bit of flavor to it. So that's why I don't buy the flavored protein powders. I just don't always trust that what they're using to flavor them with is not a chemical, even though it says it's not. I just really trust these stevia drops, and so I use those instead and just flavor my stuff myself. Hey, Sue! Good morning or happy New Year, good afternoon. Feels weird to do this at lunchtime. So I put a few drops in there. Now, I love chocolate. I'm a chocolate girl, so I always add, when I'm using banana, I very, most often, 98% of the time, I add my cacao powder. Notice it is CACAO, which is cacao, not cocoa. This is not cocoa powder. This is cacao powder. Hey, Melissa. Hi, honey. How are you? Good to see you this morning or this afternoon. Cacao is full of antioxidants. It's a natural dark chocolate flavor. It is a plant-based food. It is super strong in flavor. So you don't need very much at all. Again, I don't measure. I just make a little spout and I just sprinkle, I don't know, I probably use 1.5 to 2 tablespoons. Let's see what a serving size is. Oh, a serving size is actually 2.5 tablespoons. So that's probably about what I dump in there. I did measure a long time ago. And you know, it's been over a year now. So now I just dump and run. We just found out my grandson's allergic to corn and it's in everything. Yes, so we are all challenging your diet. It is in everything, Bobby. It absolutely is. And if there's any way you could even get kind of this direction with your diet, it will really help, because AIP obviously has no corn in the diet. So it is very challenging, and I know he's little. How old is he? Isn't he your grandson? I know you've got your granddaughters. I don't know how old your grandson is, but I think he's a little. Good morning, Sandy. So anyway, that's it, you guys. I filled it up. So I've got coconut milk, rice cauliflower, frozen banana, cacao powder, stevia protein powder, and my stevia flavored drops. And I usually put a little bit of ice in there, but because I've already got the frozen cauliflower and the frozen banana, I don't think I need that right now. Let me go put this back in the freezer. So as you can see, I told you that my cupboards are bare and my fridge is empty. But as you know, if you've got some things in the freezer and you've got your coconut milk, which I just couldn't even believe I came home and I still had some here. Do y'all know this coconut milk lasts a really long time because it's a non-dairy product. So this coconut milk I bought probably the week before we left. I don't know what day I bought it on, but anyway, it's good till February 1st, y'all. Not February 1st of when you open it. I mean, you can have it opened in your refrigerator for that long. Did y'all, nut milks and coconut milks last a really long time. Did y'all know that? Oh, Sue, thank you. Hey, Abby, Abby is Georgia. Abby is where we just were. I was talking to y'all about that. Is it quiet over there, Abby? You made it home okay? Or actually, Abby's not in Georgia right now. Abby is back in LA, right? Abby, you flew out yesterday, right? Didn't you? She lives in LA, but her mom lives in Georgia. Actually, she's bi-coastal. She lives in LA and Georgia. She's in LA right now. She works in the movie industry, you guys. She's going to be some big producer someday. Right, Abby? Actually, she really does. She does amazing things. She's very freaking talented, and she's a painter. She started out as a painter, y'all, and then kind of moved on over into her other passions. So, and she's driving her new Subaru 2018 back tomorrow. Who's that? Oh, I think Haley might be on. I think my daughter Haley might be on. She is, and they're at the airport. They're getting ready to fly out to DC right now. Hi, honey. I had the weirdest thing happen when I got home, Haley, with my garage door. Remind me, I wanted to call y'all, but I had to get on here and do my live. So go G, go G, go G. Hey, boo-boo, are you watching me? You want me to surf? She's the queen of the wave. Yay! About to take off. Tell Harlow I'm surfing. I'm surfing for my boo. Harlow is addicted to mermaid, dolphin, whatever, and she surfs nonstop. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna make my smoothie. Here we go. Just you screw your little lid on, and then you it just sets down inside here. You turn it upside down. It's very, very tight. You screw it on, and then this part you turn upside down and you set it down inside, and then you just push. Every Ninja's a little bit different. Some of them you put in and it locks, and you push a button on the front, you can walk away. Mine is like the $100 Ninja. It was a gift from my fabulous sister-in-laws a year ago when I found out that I had autoimmune disease, and so I have used it, oh my gosh, 2 to 3 times a day for, I don't even know, over a year. So, oh, Elaine, I use this one all the time. Okay, here we go. Hold your ears. Oh, you gotta plug it in. You gotta plug it in first. Here we go. Voila. And it's ready. All right, so we're gonna go over there. I'm actually just gonna go sit right in front of my window and watch TV. Sit in front of my window and watch you guys there, and we're gonna chit chat. So there's that. Let me get a straw. And we are gonna move. Okay? If y'all see the brown dog, y'all see Timber. Hi, come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Up. Y'all see Timber? Come here. Come on. Up. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. I am babysitting, dog sitting for my daughter. They dog sat for us while we were in Georgia, and they are flying out today, and they are headed to DC, so we have their dog. So I am gonna sit right here because this is really, oh! There are a lot of deer in my backyard, and Timber is not used, she's used to deer. They have a lot of deer where they, oh my goodness, where they live too, but they don't go in their backyard. So she is like, what the heck, you have huge animals in your backyard. I really do. They're lounging, the deer are lounging. Okay, so Nini's on. Good morning, Nini and June, and Billy is on. Billy, how are you? How's Crystal, Billy? How is she? I hope she's doing okay. I do hope she's doing all right. Elaine says, oh. And then Zadie's home too. So Mount went back to work today. So, okay, you guys, let me try my smoothie. It's delicious. Can you see that it's kind of thick and icy? See the icy look? And honestly, most of that is coconut. You can kind of see it around the rim also. Like texture. So that's not coconut. I said coconut. You know what I mean. It is cauliflower. I'm distracted. Nini, I know. We're home. We're home. We made it home. We got home late last night. And the road trip, the drive was on the way home was kind of rough. Poor Matt, he drove the whole way. Hey, Kim. Hi, honey. Okay, I just realized that I don't have my watch on, and I need someone to let me know. Actually, I should probably just go get my watch. Gotta go, Abby. Love you too, honey. I love you too. Okay, I'm being a spaz. I'll be right back, you guys. I'll be right back. I'm coming. Thank goodness my house isn't very big. 1221 Kim says, where is your recipe for riced cauliflower oatmeal? So I think I have it on the website. I'm starting AIP in a week. What is in your shake? Keisha, are you in my group? Are you in my private group? I would love it if you would get in my private group because there is so much available for you there. It is so worth it. It's $17 a month. You can get in for 1 month and get all the information you want and leave, or you can come in for 1 month and fall in love with everyone and stick with us because the group support is amazing. AIP is, I mean, I don't want to say that it's hard, but it's hard to do it alone. It's really, really nice to be in a community where everyone is learning to eat the same way. But anyway, you asked what was in my shake. If you'll just rewind when this is over, you can rewatch it from the beginning. I showed exactly how I made it, and I said everything that's in it, and it's something you could drink every single day while you're on AIP. And my rice cauliflower oatmeal, same thing. I think that is on my website already at tracysfancy.com/thebestYou. You could just type in the search bar cauliflower oatmeal, and it should come up, I think. Yes, Susan, I painted my table and chairs probably a couple years ago. They've got black and white striped cushions, and we covered them in outdoor fabric because I have, can y'all see that? I don't know if I can see that. Because I have grandkids and lots of grandbabies around all the time, and so they just get filthy, and then we just scrub them down, just like you do your umbrella, you know, your sunbrella material outside. Keisha, you're very stressed about it. It is very stressful. It's a stressful time. It's a scary time. So anyway, let me tell you guys, my cart is open. My cart opened today. We only open the group a few days before the beginning of every month. So the cart opened today, and we all start AIP again. Well, we live AIP, but it's open to new people to start AIP on Monday. Keisha, it's the perfect time for you, and I will hold your hand that entire time. So the cart opened today, and I'm super excited because we'll bring new people on, and new people will start on Monday. That is already set up, ready to go. And I'll put a link here. I think you can also go to tracysfancy.com/thebestYou, and you'll see where you can sign up there. Keisha, I will message you I'll message you in about an hour, okay? Because when this is over in about 5 minutes, I jump on and I do a live video with them privately in a private group just for people that are doing AIP. And a lot of them are on here watching right now. If any of you guys, Melissa, if you're on here, can you put a link where anyone can go to sign up? I messed up. I should have put that in the description. But the reason that I'm so excited about it this time, y'all, is because the people that started with me back on October 1st, they've done October, November, and December. Then they just, or actually, did we start in September? September, October, November. Then December, they've just floated. December, they've just kind of sat and done what they've been doing the whole time. And then we start on Monday reintroducing foods, which is huge. I've only reintroduced 2 foods in over a year. So instead of doing it before them, I just decided to wait, and I'm doing it with them. And I'm really, really excited about it. Reintroducing foods can take months. It can be extremely challenging for most. And so it's a whole new phase for my private group. That's something we haven't done together. So super excited about that. Jackie, this color gray is, oh my gosh, hold on. I tell everyone all the time. Hold on. Who knows what color gray my walls are? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Give me a second. Mindful Gray by Sherwin-Williams, but it's not a Sherwin-Williams paint. Did y'all know y'all can do that? You just go to Home Depot and you tell them you want a Sherwin-Williams color. It's in their system. So you just tell them Mindful Gray by Sherwin-Williams, and they mix it up in their Behr paint. And it's a lot cheaper than actually purchasing Sherwin-Williams paint. Or what are some of those other big name brand paints? You can just get it at Home Depot. They'll just mix it up for you. Mindful Gray. Yes, Valerie, did you know that? You're awesome. So that's that, Jackie, and I love it. It's in my entire house. Some rooms have some little shade lighter, darker. My entry hall is called Iron Mountain. It's a dark charcoal gray. My dining room is almost a white gray. But my office, kitchen, breakfast, den, hall, bedroom, dressing room, guest bath, and guest room are all mindful gray, and then Sadie's room is black and white. Oh, she used it too. Thank you, Melissa. Melissa put the link up. Thank you so much for doing that. Let's see if anyone else had any questions. Keisha, I'd love for you to join, hun. If you decide not to for some reason, I wish you the very best. I'm right here every single Friday morning at 9 o'clock a.m. usually. Today we rescheduled the time, which I don't think I've ever done that. And then at 9:30, I meet with my private group, which we just have a few more minutes. So anyway, I hope you guys will at least maybe try the smoothie that we made today. I hope you don't have to have a bullet. You can do it in your blender. You can do it in a regular blender. I think you can even do it in a food processor. And it's really, really good. It's a great way to start your day. Y'all know that I always start my day with a green juice first thing in the morning, but I skipped that this morning. Honestly, I haven't juiced the entire time I've been gone because it's really hard to juice when you're traveling. Juicers are too big and heavy, and not everybody that you go visit has a juicer. So I'm very, very ready to go to the store today. Like Melissa said, she was unpacking groceries, and start juicing again tomorrow morning. Real quick, let me tell you about my hair. If you followed me, you know that once I started coming off of my high-dose steroids, and now I'm on a anti-rejection med, which is also like a light chemo medication for the rest of my life. And because I'm on that medication, they believe that's what's making my hair fall out. I've lost, I don't know, between 50 and 75% of my hair probably. It came out like mountains, and then it finally slowed down. So I don't think I'm gonna lose it all. They showed me things that definitely there's people that lose every bit of their hair, or they have big bald spots. I don't have that. It's just super thin, which is totally okay. Totally okay with me. I just couldn't quite figure out how to live with it. And I'm not gonna say that I haven't had sad days where sometimes I just try to look at the positive, and then, let's be real. Sometimes I'll just look in the mirror and I get out of the shower. That's when it's the worst. I get out of the shower, no makeup. I look like a drowned rat, like we all do. I mean, very few people really look gorgeous, right, when they get out of the shower. I don't know, some people do, but most people don't feel great when they're dripping wet. And I look in the mirror, and it's so thin, and I can see my scalp, and I just started bawling. It happened on Christmas Eve day, I think, and I didn't start bawling, but I got emotional, and I just had a sad moment. I was like, I miss my hair. I'm getting ready for Christmas Eve, getting ready for Christmas, having people over and going somewhere, and I just missed my hair. I just did, and it was long. It was down to about right here, and it was just stringy and dead. It was it's still two different colors. I haven't done anything about the colors. So it's real stringy and gross, and I was like, that's it, I'm cutting it. And actually, I thought I'm gonna shave it. I'm gonna shave it. I'm gonna shave my head. I'm in here alone. 15 people are out there in my house. I told them to leave me alone while I had a little private bath. I'm gonna shave my head. And then I was like, okay, I'm not gonna shave it, but I should cut it. I should just get the scissors out and chop it. And I got the scissors out, I pulled it back. I mean, it was like that big in my hand, this tiny little rat tail. And I was just gonna cut that little rat tail off. And someone knocked on my bedroom door, and I was like, I told them not to bother me. So remember, I'm crying. So I go to open the bedroom door, and it's this sweet little friend of mine. Her name is Maddie, and she was bringing over some shirts that she had screen printed for me for gifts for Christmas. I had hired her to do that. So she's bringing these shirts over, and I open the door, and I have tears, and she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Did I interrupt you? And I was like, I need you to cut my hair. And she's like, what? And I go, I need you to come in here and cut my hair. She's like, Tracy, I can't. No, I'm not going to cut your hair. I'm not going to cut it. I said, if I took the scissors, I put it in my hand. I said, if you don't cut my hair, I'm cutting it myself. And she was like, okay, I'll cut your hair. So we went in the bathroom. I have no clothes on. We're go in the bathroom. And she's like, I can't believe I'm doing this. So what do I do? And I'm like, just comb it down. Just comb it all down straight. Just take the scissors and chop across the back. And that's what she did. Bless her heart. She was like, God love her. She was like, I had no idea I was going to be doing this while I was over here. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm cutting your hair. I was like, it's time. So I just chopped it off, and I blew dry it, and I came out, and my family was like, I've never had this hair this short in my life. They're like, you cut your hair off, Mom. Oh my gosh, it looks so good, blah, blah, blah. Okay. It did. It looks so much better. It needed to be done. Now I don't have to worry about all the long stringy stuff, and I can just get used to it being like this, and I like it. But it was kind of like a kindergartner had done it. I mean, Maddie did exactly what I told her to. I would have made it look the same way. So between Christmas Day and when we left, my daughter has a friend who does her hair too, and she was like, Mom, just run over here. She'll fix it real quick. So I just ran over there, and she just kind of did it so it kind of tucks under a little bit. Anyway, so it looks thicker because I've let all this natural color come in, this dark color. I don't have a lot of gray yet, so there's not a lot under there, but anyway, that's it. And so that's it. She fixed it, and I just pull that in a little bobby pin right there, and that's it. So glad to meet you. Barbara, oh, hi, honey. Nice to meet you too. I did that with my daughter. Cut my hair, I'll do it. Exactly, Lynn, exactly. Well, Haley's friend fixed it up, kind of, trimmed it under so it looks a little better. And I'm still not going to color it, y'all. I just don't want to put color on it. It's been through a lot, and it's been kind of stressed out, and so be it. That's the deal with the hair. It was that simple. So thank y'all so much. Hey guys, I love you. I got to hop over to my Best You group. Please, 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 if you are, just think about it. You have until Sunday night at midnight. Think about us, okay? Think about my group. Think about what you've seen me go through. Think about my energy that you see. It's not fake. It's legit. Think about the weight that you've seen come off of my body. Think about the difference that you hear in my attitude, the strength that you hear. Those are things, those are changes that have occurred since I started the autoimmune protocol, and I have taken control of my diet and of my stress and of my world and of the yeses and the nos. That is what my group is for. So I really would love it if you would just give yourself the weekend to think about it. It's the beginning of the year. It's a new year. My mom is sending up lots of hearts right now. She's not in our group. She doesn't need to be. She has her own private coach right here. I can't wait to dress her up and show you pictures of her, you guys. She's lost so much weight. She feels amazing. She looks amazing. She's not 100% like I am, but she's at least 80-20, and her blood sugars are completely in control. She hasn't had an infection. She hasn't been sick. She hasn't had another UTI. She is killing it right now, y'all. And so she's 70 years old. She's been through a lot. She's newly widowed. It was the best time for her to take control of her life too. And I would love to welcome any of you guys in to join us. It is just the best time of the year to do it. So anyways, I love you guys. I'm going to run. I'm going to head out and go over to my other group. I wish all of you a merry, merry, merry Happy New Year. I got distracted because it's telling me that my network went away. I don't wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a happy, happy, happy New Year. New year, new you. Lift and love. Those are my things. New year, new you. Lift them and love them. That's what I'm here for this year. You guys take care. I'll go back and read all the comments and make sure that we post a link so you know where to go so you can join us and you don't miss anything. Talk to you guys soon. Love ya. Bye.